You keep saying you're very busy, but nothing important is actually moving. Your days feel full, but unproductive. You're doing things, just not progress. That's the problem we're addressing today. You wake up and start doing tasks. Messages, emails, small, easy activities first. You stay active throughout the day, but avoid one important thing consistently. That's where everything breaks down. And deep down, you already know it. There's something you keep postponing daily, something that actually matters long term, but you keep pushing it forward repeatedly. That's not busyness, that's avoidance. Being busy is not the same as progress. Activity can hide lack of real movement. You can fill your day with tasks and still avoid what truly matters. That's what most people are doing. You respond quickly to small things, but delay the one important task that matters. You clear easy tasks for quick wins, while the important work keeps waiting. That's a dangerous pattern over time. You tell yourself you'll do it later, when you have more time or energy, but that moment never actually comes, because the pattern repeats itself daily. That's how weeks disappear silently. Avoidance is rarely obvious or loud. It hides behind reasonable-looking behavior. You feel productive while avoiding reality, because easy tasks give quick satisfaction, but they don't move your life forward. Your brain protects you from pressure. Important tasks carry uncertainty and risk, so you shift to safer, easier options, not because you are lazy or weak, but because you're avoiding exposure. Avoiding starting is the real issue, not the task itself most times. Once you begin, things become clearer, but starting feels heavy and uncomfortable, so you delay it again and again. You avoid one important task today, then compensate with smaller, busy actions. That creates the illusion of productivity, but the real work remains untouched, so the pressure builds quietly inside. Tomorrow, the same thing happens again. You repeat the exact same pattern: more activity, less meaningful progress; more effort, less real movement forward. That's how stagnation builds over time. Eventually, you feel stuck and frustrated. You wonder why nothing is changing, but the answer is always the same. You're avoiding what actually matters and replacing it with safe distractions. That's the truth you must accept. So here's the truth you need. You are not actually too busy. You are strategically avoiding something important and replacing it with less important tasks. That's what needs to change now. Your progress depends on one thing: doing what matters, not what's easy, not what feels comfortable in the moment, but what actually moves your life forward. That's the real standard to adopt. So stop asking for more time. Start asking a better question instead. What am I avoiding right now? That question changes your awareness instantly and exposes the real problem clearly. Each day, identify one key task, the one that actually moves things forward. Not 10 tasks, just one important action. This becomes your daily priority focus. Everything else becomes secondary after that. Do that task first in your day, before messages, before small activities begin, before your mind gets scattered everywhere. Attack it while your energy is still fresh. This breaks the avoidance cycle early. Make the task clearly defined, not vague or open-ended in nature. Know exactly what done looks like. Clarity reduces resistance significantly and makes starting much easier daily. Set a fixed start time daily, not when you feel ready anymore. Remove negotiation from your routine. Start at the same time consistently. That builds execution discipline naturally. Expect resistance and do it anyway. You will feel like avoiding it again. That's normal and expected behavior. But now you act despite that feeling. That's where real change begins. You don't need more productivity tricks. You need honesty about your behavior. You already know what matters most. You just haven't been doing it consistently. That's the gap you must close. Your life is shaped by priorities, not intentions or plans you make. What you actually execute daily matters, not what you think about doing later. Execution defines your real direction. You can stay busy and stay stuck, or face one important task daily. That choice defines your future outcome. More than anything else you do, that's the level of control you have. Right now, think about that task, the one you've been avoiding consistently. You already know what it is. You don't need more clarity there. You need action on it immediately. Stop hiding behind busyness patterns. They are not helping you grow. They are keeping you comfortable and stuck, and delaying your real progress daily. That's the truth you must accept. Progress is not about doing more. It's about doing what actually matters, even when it feels difficult to start, even when you feel resistance inside. That's the difference between people. You don't need a perfect plan. You need one honest action daily, done consistently without excuses or delay. That's how momentum starts building and results begin to appear. But there's another layer to this. Even when you know what to do, and even when you start sometimes, something still affects your consistency daily. That's what most people don't understand. Because it's not just about avoidance. It's also about how you make decisions and what you choose in critical moments. That determines your long-term direction, more than any plan you create. If your decisions are weak or reactive, your progress will always suffer, no matter how motivated you feel. That's the next level you must fix, and it changes everything completely. Watch next. Your decisions are ruining your life. This is where real control begins. Not just action, but better choices daily that shape your long-term direction. Start now and keep moving forward.